Make sure your device. There we go.
How you doing? Good, how are you? Good.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Legacy Field, home of the Minnetonka High School softball team. Today's matchup is between the visiting STMA Knights and your Minnetonka Skippers. The Lake Conference is proud of its great history and excellence in athletics and activities. Outstanding sporting behavior makes the Lake Conference and Minnetonka High School first-class organizations. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Respect for the games, players, coaches, and officials make for a fun and exciting time for all. Thank you. Here are today's starting lineups for the visiting Knights. Batting first, designated player number 6, Cameron Dubell. Batting second, playing center field, number 1, Lacey Byrock. Batting third, first base, number 9, Kendra Barron. Batting fourth, playing right field, number 19, Becca Hodlin. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 20, Amanda Hodlin. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 23, Amaya Gaston. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 8, Brooklyn Bagalki. Batting eighth, catching, number 3, Addison Meyer. Batting ninth, shortstop, number 4, Reese O'Connell. Playing second base today for the Knights is number 14, Caitlin Hagenhoff. St. Michael Albertville's head coach is Becky Sandy. Let's welcome Coach Sandy, her staff, and the athletes from St. Michael Albertville. And now your starting lineups for the Minnetonka Skippers. Leading off and playing second base, number 4, Addie Singer. Batting second, designated player number 7, Lily Tate. Batting third, first baseman number 16, Lizzie Harrison. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 12, Lauren Malling. Batting fifth, playing center fielder, number 9, Kennedy Hedrick. Batting sixth and catching, number 18, Jane Uselek. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 13, Evelyn Durock. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 10, Bria Callan. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 6, Lily Kennedy. Pitching for the Skippers today is number 1, Emily Campion. Our head coach of the Skippers is Mary Beth Wigg, assisted by Teresa Johnson and Pat Miska. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Where's that?
Let's play ball.
That'd be great. Yeah, if that works for you.
Yep.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Legacy Fields here at Minnetonka High School for a record of 3-0, and Minnetonka currently has a record of 4-0. So this game means that somebody's O has got to go. Starting lineups for today. In the circle, Emily Campion. Behind the plate, Jane Kuselik. First base, Lizzie Harrison. Second base, Addie Singer. Shortstop is Lily Kennedy. Third baseman, Lauren Volling. Bria Callan in left field. Kennedy Hedrick in center field. And Evelyn Dirac is in right field. We also have Lily Tafe, designated player today. Go ahead and take that. The first hitter. Okay. All right. Leading off today for St. Michael, it's going to be number 6, Cameron Dubo. She's a senior on this actually senior heavy team for St. Michael.
Leading off for the Knights, number 6, Cameron Dubo.
There are 10 seniors rostered out of the 14 players. Campion coming off a great start yesterday. Looking to put together an equally good outing here today. And Campion deals inside for ball 1.
Go him.
And that was called a ball high. Temperature is about 59 degrees. Slight breeze blowing out to right field. There's a ground ball to third. Volling makes a nice play to retire. Dubo.
Batting for the Knights, number 1, Lacey Byra.
The number 2 hitter is actually jersey number 1, Lacey Bybuff. 1 down for the Skippers. And that's a ball inside. Campion toes the rubber and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Campion deals high. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Bybuff. She's a junior. And
That's it. That's it.
Campion puts 1 on the inside corner, swinging strike. She lived on that inside corner yesterday. It was very effective pitch for her. And grounded foul. Count remains 2-2, 1 out. Missed on the inside.
Here we go, him.
So we've run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And ripped foul. Hard ground ball. Balling dove for it, but it ends up in foul territory.
Good job, Em. Here we go, Nip.
3-2. And the payoff. Missed inside. So Bybach draws a walk. Next up is
Next up for the Knights, number 9.
third hitter,
Kendra Barons.
Kendra Barons. Campion starts with a strike on the outside. With one out, keep an eye on that runner at first. She may be trying to steal. And ooh, that is a close play. Great throw by Kuselik to try to throw behind the runner. She had taken a significant lead off after the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that is fouled back off the cage. And she's going. Jane Kuselik throws. So it's a strikeout and a stolen base. 2 out. Kind of a swirling wind here now. Wind seems to have picked up a little bit. Kind of blowing from third to first across the field. Pitch low and inside.
Good work, Jane. Here we go, Em.
Situation 2 out. Runner on second. In scoring position. And that is just lifted. We're getting the play at the plate. Throw was off a little bit off target, and that will score a run. That ball was just lifted. Not well hit, but hit well enough to get into the
Next up for the Knights, number 20.
short left field.
Amanda Odland.
Amanda Odland, the hitter for STMA. And she grounds 1 foul. So we've got 2 out, 1 strike, runner on first. And the pitch fouled straight back.
Nice job, Em.
Oh, yeah, big pop out. Shoot.
Looks like it might have hit the camera.
Sure,
Might
so
have to
we got it.
readjust that. We'll see if it recovers.
Good spot. Good job, Em. Here we go.
Well, hopefully the audio is still working. 1 ball, 2
Is it
strikes,
still
2
working on
out.
your end? The camera?
He can't look at it. He's
Oh, yeah.
running game changer. And fouled back again, up high.
Yeah, it's done.
We may have to do some technical work here to see if we can get that camera back online if it's not working right now. And a strikeout. So 1 walk, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for STMA.
Knights with 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Skippers coming up.
See how I didn't even need to look.
Yep. That's right.
So we go to the bottom of the first inning. As I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, STMA is 3-0. Minnetonka is 4-0. So this game here today, early in the season, will decide who's at the top of the Lake Conference. St. Michael Albertville won their first game against Elk River 8-1. Then they faced off against Eden Prairie and won that 5-3. And then just this past Monday, they beat Edina.
Let's go, Ads.
7-4. Edina was the first game for our Skippers as well. That was our home opener, actually season opener. And in a cold day, we won that game over Edina.
But I just restarted the live stream.
Okay.
Camera will help if we.
And that is hit well. But under it was the left fielder. So Tafe
Next up for the Skippers, number
made great
16,
contact.
Lizzie
There we go, Lizzie. Let's
Harrison.
go,
Lifted
kid.
it to left field. So 2 down. The hitter is Liz Harrison. Skippers trailing 1-0. Not now. And the ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Harrison looking to start a 2-out rally here in the bottom of the first. And it was a pitch, was a ball.
That's it. Here we go.
Check swing by Harrison, appealed to first base, and she
Let's go, Lizzie.
did not swing. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And Harrison lifts one, hopefully into foul territory. And it was foul, right at the edge of the fence, adjacent to third base. And Harrison lifts another foul. That one may have ended up in the concession trailer.
It ended on the YouTube field.
And ball inside.
There you go. Find a way here, kid. Go win. Go win.
So the count is full. 2 outs to Harrison. And a tough call on the outside part of the plate. I'm going to work on the camera here for a second. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
All right. Little technical difficulty with the camera, as there is, it's telling us there's slow internet speed. So we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully we'll get it figured out.
Wait, stop it.
Huh?
No, stop it and restart it.
You can try. Or let it see if it adjusts itself. Looks like it's still picking up audio. And that is hit up into left field. Under it is Callan, and she makes the catch. So I will try to continue
Next
to
up for the
commentate
Knights, number 8,
as we
Brooklyn Bagulki.
try to figure out the camera. Brooklyn Bagulki is up for the Knights. And that is a foul ball down the third base line. One out, one strike. And popped up to the second baseman, Singer, with a nice catch.
Next up for the Knights, number 3, Addison Fire.
So 2 down as number 3, Addison Vire, a freshman, steps in. Pitch outside. Campion fires and just foul. Valling made an effort at it, but it peeled away into foul territory down the third base line. And ball high. And fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Campion looking to close out the second inning. And fouled back.
Here you go.
And we'll do it again at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch. Fouled back. And pitch outside. Brings the count full. Full count, 2 out. And the pitch. Swung on, driven to foul territory. Bria Callan makes the catch. That was a fantastic catch by Bria Callan, right up against the fence to retire the Knights.
No runs and no hits, no errors. The end of 1.5. Knights 1, Tonka 0.
So a clean inning. No hits, no runs, no errors.
Leading off for the skippers, number 12, Lauren Walling.
Here we go, Luke. Here we go, Nick.
Walling steps in. I'm still trying to get the video portion of this broadcast back. Maybe try to walk back behind the, away from. Yeah, we're going to try a few things to see if we can get this video back. And a strike
Here we go.
on the
Dad.
outside.
Here we
One
go,
ball,
Dad.
2 strikes to Balling.
Have fun, Dad. Have fun now.
And Balling rips it to
down, get
right
down.
field. That ball was hit hard, but tailed.
Next up for the skippers,
Left to
number
right.
9, Kennedy Hedrick.
Here we go, Ken. Let's
Making
go,
the play
kid.
a little bit easier for the right fielder, but she made a nice play on the ball. Hedrick steps in. And Hedrick looks at strike 1.
Here we go, kid.
And that is ripped to almost the same spot. And a diving play by the right fielder.
Good cut.
Next up for the skippers, number 18, Jane Uselek.
All right, Danny.
Jane Kuselek is digging in for the skippers. Again, a very nice play in right field by the Knights. Kuselek swings and fouls it back.
Here we go, Jane. Have fun, kid. Have fun, kid.
Kuselek has 1 strike. And the pitch. A strike on the outside corner. All right, after a little technical difficulty, actually slow internet service, we are back coming to you live in the top of the 3rd. Okay. We'll readjust the camera here in a second. That is a grounder to 3rd. Played nicely by Balling.
Next up for the Knights, number 6, Cameron Dubell.
All right. Cameron Dubell up to bat for STMA. And a strike on the outside corner for Campion. 1 out, 1 strike. And
Pretty pitch.
a nice pitch that tried to burn the inside corner. Was called for a ball. I don't know about you, but I think that caught the black on the plate. Right on the edge. And a swing and a miss.
Good job, Eb.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. And another Foul ball down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. Tonka trailing 1-0. And ball high. 2-2. And that is a grounder hit to short. Kind of awkward hop. Kind of handcuffed the shortstop there. So
Next up for the Knights, number 1, Lacey Myra.
she finds herself on first base. Lacey Bybop, the hitter, that is hit into, that would have dropped fair. That was tracked down nicely by Bria Callan, senior captain.
Next up for the Knights, number 9.
Also got that
Kendra
relay
Aaron.
back in
Good job. Here we go. Let's go, Hip.
quickly, which held the runner at first. So the runner was not able to advance. 2 out. And hit hard down the left field line. Curving foul. So that was a long strike. Hit well, but foul.
Pretty pitch.
Pitch on the inside low. Ball 1. Swung and fouled back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Campion looks to close her out right here. See if she throws an off-speed pitch. And she burns a fastball. Just high. Great pitch. Tough for the hitter to lay off that, but she did. And flared to right field. DeRock gets it in quickly. So base
Next
hit.
up for the Knights, number 19, Becca Odlin.
The runner advanced on that to third base. So we've got runners at the corners. And it looks like a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Courtesy runner is number 7, Ava Schmidt. So corners, 2 out, and the hitter is number 19, Becca Odlin.
Running for the Knights, number 7, Ava Schmidt.
Tonka looking to close things out here. Campion's ready to deal, and the pitch. Ball low. Ball low. Ball scoots away a little bit. But Kuselik gets to it quickly. The runner from first advances. And a nice block by the catcher.
Good job, Jane. Good job, kid.
On a low and inside. Looks like Kuselik and Campion might be a little crossed up on their signal, so Kuslik calls time, goes out to chat. It is open. And Campion deals a strike. Good timeout called by Kuslik. Go out, talk it over, and deal a strike. And a grounder to the shortstop, Kennedy, who fires to first and retires the Knights. So that will go down as a 2-hit inning. Where are we? There we go.
2.5.
1 hit, 1 error,
1.
and 2 left on. Coming up for Minnetonka, the right fielder, Durock, the left fielder, Bria Callan, and the shortstop, Lily Kennedy. All right, audio's back here. We've got Durock. So, seeing as this is a home game and we play St. Michael Albertville again at their facility, I figured instead of talking about them, I'd talk a little more about Minnetonka. Some of the interesting things that we have.
Let's go, Evelyn. Here we go now.
And events coming up. Evelyn gets something in the field of play that she wanted out of there. Hey, we almost got hit by a pitch from the JV field. Durock steps in. We'll get to some interesting Tonka facts here shortly. And a strike on the outside.
Ready for that one? Here it comes. Here we go. Let's go, Evelyn.
And Durock grounds it to third.
Yes.
Durock grounds it to third. The third baseman fired low and outside to the first baseman and actually pulled her off the base a little bit.
Number 10.
So Durock
Bria
finds herself on first
Callan.
after a throwing error
There we go, Bria. Let's go, kid. Let's
by the
keep
third
going. Here it
baseman.
is.
Bria Callan in for Tonka. And squares to bunt, and bunts foul. MB looking to put the bunt on to get that runner into scoring position. That runner is Durock at first. Let's see what Callan has, if she's going to square to bunt again. And she does. And she holds off. For a ball.
Here we go, Bria. Let's go, kid.
1 ball, 1 strike to Callan. And that is hit back to the pitcher. But that basically does the same thing as a bunt. Put the ball in play, advance the runner into scoring position. So,
Kennedy.
job done.
Here we go, Lily. Let's go, kid.
Job done for Callan. Lily Kennedy, the shortstop for Minnetonka, the junior, steps into the box with an opportunity to
Here we go, Lil.
move a runner around or get an RBI. Outside, common theme, first pitch from this pitcher is trying to hit that outside corner. And inside, Kennedy
Here we
finds
go,
herself
Lil.
ahead.
Let's go, three.
Finds herself ahead. 2 balls, no strikes.
Have fun, kid. Here we go.
And grounded back to the pitcher, but she bobbled it. A very close play at first. She recovered, pitcher recovered, and fired to first, and by about a quarter of a step, if that.
For the skipper's number 4, Addie Singer.
Let's go, Ed. Lead you, kid. Let's get it right here, kid.
So the situation is 2 out.
Come on, Ed. Right away, kid.
The leadoff hitter, Singer, steps in. Runner at third. And Singer grounds it foul.
Hey, have some fun. Stay feisty. Here you go. Here you go.
Singer asked for time, but was not given time by
Get
the
Ed.
umpire.
Kid.
And a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Singer has the sign from head coach MB Wig. And let's see if we can execute. And a ball high.
That's it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, kid.
Singer showed bunt, but pulled it back on a ball outside. She is ahead, 3 balls, 1
There we
strike.
go, Ed. Let's go, kid. Find a way here. Find a way, kid.
And a bunt offered. So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, here we go. Find a way. Let's win it, kid. Let's win it, Ed.
And lifted back foul. She's got
Hey, you're all over it. Here we go.
a lot of opportunity to lift this right
Here we go,
over a
Ed.
very shallow shortstop.
That's it.
And Singer finds herself on base
Hey,
after
good job. Good job.
excellent at bat. Singer heads up running. Heads up running. Takes second base.
Next up for the
Umpire clarifying
next up
for
is
us.
the skipper's number 7, Lily.
That is a live ball. Singer, a heads up running play. So we've got runners on third and second
All right, let's go, Ted.
with 2 out. Lily Tafe, the designated player. In her first at bat, she hit one hard, but right to center field.
Find a way, Lil. Here we go, kid. You got it. Have fun. See that outside. See that outside.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And pitcher's finally ready here, and here we go.
Good eye, good
And
eye.
she deals high. So
Go have
Minnetonka
fun, kid.
looking to capitalize on a 2-on in scoring position with 2 out here in the bottom of the third. And Tafe swings through.
You're good. You're good. Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Take one. Hey, you got this, 7. You got it, kid.
And a pretty
Build on that one, Rick.
pretty nasty pitch on the outside that Tafe was able to reach out and foul back and stay alive.
You got this, Lil. You got this, kid.
Good piece of hitting here from Tafe. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a changeup outside.
Nice work.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2
Here we
on.
go. Here we go.
And swung on and fouled back. So Tafe continues the battle.
Hey, way to battle. Stay strong. You got this, Will. Here we go, kid.
And the pitch. And Tafe drives it. A ground ball. That will... So Tafe does her job, delivers a single, scores a run from third, but the relay got in quickly. And Addie Singer was out at home. So a tie game. 1-1. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little update here. We've got all three teams playing today.
Knights 1, Skippers.
We've got the
1.
B team playing and the JV playing. Did a little research here today. The JV team won yesterday against Shakopee 11-0. The JV team is 4-0, and they have outscored their opponents 49-2. The B team won against Shakopee yesterday 18-0. They are currently 2-0 and have outscored their opponents 25-2. So, there looks to be a fair amount of talent coming up through the ranks on both the JV and the B. Give you a heads up on what's going on with some of the other spring sports. Minnetonka baseball team is 2-0. They're tied atop the Lake Division with St. Michael and Wayzata.
In the 4th.
Minnetonka was actually ranked in the preseason rankings. Minnetonka was ranked number 2 in Class 4A in the state. So, could be a good season for Minnetonka baseball. Well, we are back to Minnetonka softball. Varsity fast pitch. Pitch inside and low.
There we go, Ed.
For ball 1. And a ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. And pitch low.
You're good, Em. You're good, kid. Here we go.
3 balls, no strikes, no out. And a ball inside. So Oldland draws a walk on 4 pitches.
Next up for the Knights, number 23, Amaya Gaston.
Amaya Gaston. She is the 6th batter in their lineup. She flew out to left field in her first at bat. All right, here we go. Here's the situation. And popped up. Oh! Ah, great play. So Campion made an effort. That ball was popped up. Campion had it in her glove, but it just dribbled out. Lauren Valling was right there to pick it up and fire to first.
Number 8, Brooklyn Badalki.
Brooklyn Bagalki, the 8 hitter, or excuse me, number 8. She is the 7 hitter, I believe, in the lineup. And she ropes one foul. She hit one to shallow center her first at bat. It was caught. Second base.
pitch.
So we've got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And strike 2 swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And swinging strike for strike number 3 and out number 2.
Next up for the Knights,
Addie Beyer, the freshman.
3, Eddie Meyer.
She flew out in foul territory her first at bat. And a ground ball up the middle to the center fielder. The play's coming to the plate, cut her off. Kennedy Hedrick with a laser throw. Cuts that runner off at third. On the throw, the runner advanced from first to second. But that keeps a run off the board and keeps us in a tie game. Courtesy runner number 2 is in for Beyer, who I believe is the catcher.
Batting for the Knights, number 4, Reese O'Connell.
O'Connell steps in with the situation. 2 on, runners at third and second, 2 out, and a tie ball game. Her last at bat, she grounded 1 out to the third baseman Valling. So, here we go. And she swings and fouls one over to the JV field. One strike to O'Connell. And fouled back.
Here we go.
I don't know why it did that. You're not locked. I don't know.
Oh, right here.
I don't know why it locked. All right, situation is no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And lifted into foul territory down the third base line. So the count remains 0-2. 2 runners in scoring position. Campion looking to close the threat down. And a beautiful changeup on the outside corner. Campion switches speeds, and we have no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 14 pitches for Campion in that inning.
3 1/2.
We've got Harrison Valling and Hedrick due up for the Skippers. So Campion gets the strikeout, strands 2 runners, and the score remains 1-1. We're going to go back to some of the other spring sports here at Minnetonka. Girls lacrosse. It's currently 1-0. They won their first game 8-4 over Maple Grove. They are ranked in the preseason ranks number 5 in the state, behind Prairie Lake, Lakeville South, Orono, and Stillwater. Boys lacrosse have a record of 1-1. They won their opener over Elk River Zimmerman 20-5, and then lost.
For the Skippers, number 16, Lizzie Harrison.
Lost last Saturday to Stillwaters 9-7. Liz Harrison, senior captain, up for the Skippers. And Harrison takes strike 1.
Here we go, one kid.
Harrison a little frustrated
All
with that
good, all
call.
good. Only takes one, Lizzie.
Pitch on the outside corner of the plate for a strike. 0-2. And another shot at the outside corner. This one a bit too far outside for
You're
a
good,
ball.
Lizzie, Lizzie, you're good.
So Harrison takes ball one. 1 ball, 2 strike count. And pitch high.
Here we go, Liz.
Oh, you got it.
And high and
Hey,
outside.
that's it, that's it. Let's go, find a way, Lizzie.
So Harrison, patient at the plate, runs the count full. And swung on foul. Hit foul down third base line. Grounded foul. So she will do it again.
Here we go, Lizzie.
And
Here we go, kid.
a little bit of a swirling wind here. The payoff pitch. Harrison fouls it straight back.
Hey, that's it. Battle, kid. Way to battle. Here we go. Go win, kid. Go win.
You got it.
And Harrison drills one. Deep center field. It is gone. As she rounds the bases toward home and is mobbed by her teammates. Harrison barrels up a 3-2 pitch to dead center field. And that makes our score Minnetonka 2,
Next up for the Skippers, number
St.
12,
Michael 1.
Lauren Molly.
All right, well, keep it going, kid. Here we go.
So a heck of an at-bat by Harrison, who found herself 0-2 in the count, battled the count back full, and then made the pitcher pay. Balling, the third baseman, takes strike one.
Here we go, Lo. Have some fun, kid.
Outside for ball
There
one.
it is. There it is.
So no out. 1-1 to Balling. The score of 2-1 Minnetonka. And foul back.
There it is. There it is.
She saw a pitch she liked and she took a good rip at that, fouled it straight back. And ball high, which looked oddly similar to strike one. That was the first pitch that was called a strike in the same spot. 2-2 to Balling. And
Hey, way to battle.
Balling protects. Pitch outside,
That's it, kid. Here we go, 12.
fouled it back. We got plenty. All right, Balling, 2-2. And takes ball
That's
high.
it. That's it. Find a way here. Find a way here.
So volleying battles to a full count. Pitcher sets up on the outside corner. And the pitcher burned that outside corner for a strike. Strike 3 to Volling. So Volling retired. 1 out. The center fielder,
Next up
Kennedy
for the
Hedrick.
Skippers, number 9, Kennedy Hedrick.
She is the number 5 batter in the order, I believe, today.
All right, Ken, here we go, kid.
Ball 1.
Have fun, have fun.
And lifted over second baseman's head and falls. Falls into right field for a base hit for Hedrick.
Next up for the Skippers, number 18, Jane Huselek.
All right,
Jane
here
Kuselek,
we go, kid.
the number 6 hitter for Tonka. She finds herself in a 1 out, 1
There we go,
out
Jay.
situation. Takes low, ball 1. And a ball outside.
There it is, there it is.
Kuselik gets the sign from MB,
Here we go, Jane, here we go, kid.
and we've got a 2-ball, no strike count. That is low,
That's it, that's it.
so Kuselik has 3 balls, no strikes. She may be taking all the way on this pitch, but we'll see. And she was. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see if MB gives her the green light here. I would think she would. And that familiar outside corner strike, which
Go win,
the
kid.
pitcher's
go
been
win,
throwing
kid.
all day. So Kuselik's in a full count, 3-2, 1 out. And Kuselik grounds it to short. Out at second, safe at first. Ball gets away from the first baseman. So Kuselik switches places with Hedrick.
Now running for the Skippers, number 8, Mara Humphreys.
Kuselik is
Now batting for Tonka, number 13, Evelyn Durock.
There was a courtesy runner for Kuselik. That is Mara Humphreys now at first base with Evelyn Durock.
All right, Evelyn, here we go, kid. Watch it outside.
2 outs. And Durock hammers it to center field. To the fence. Ball's getting relayed in. Humphreys on her way. And she is out. So the ball in quickly. And Humphreys was out at the plate. But the ball was hammered by
One run.
Durock
3 hits,
to the fence in center field.
the end of 4. Skippers 2, Knights 1.
The score remains 2-1. I'm going to go back to some interesting things I looked at for spring sports again. We've got spring sports here in Minnetonka include adapted bowling and adapted softball. I was kind of amazed when I found this information today. There is a co-op between Minnetonka and Wayzata for an adapted athletics program, and it provides students with disabilities a competitive varsity sport experience in soccer, floor hockey, bowling, and softball. So, pretty interesting program that is put together by Minnetonka and Wayzata. Other spring sports: boys and girls golf, strength and conditioning, synchronized swimming, boys tennis is a spring sport, and track and field for the boys and the girls.
Cameron Dubell.
Also new for this year is badminton and volleyball for the boys. Cameron Dubell up with the Skippers clinging to a 2-1 lead. She grounded out and reached on an error. Her first at bat, she grounded out, and then she reached on an error in her second at bat.
Here we go, Ed.
So she, Campion, toes the rubber, 1 ball. Campion deals, grounded foul down the third base line. 1-1 in the top of the 5th. Again, Tonka leading 2-1. And that is hit sharply down the third base line and fielded cleanly for the out.
Next up for the Knights, number 1, Lacey Byra.
Fielded cleanly for the out by Lauren Balling. Lacey Bybach, the hitter. She walked her first at bat and she flew out to left her second at bat. And she squares to bunt. And a great play by the first baseman, Lizzie Harrison. She charged that bunt quickly, picked the ball up with her glove, and tagged the runner as she was running by.
Next up for the Knights,
Heads up play by Harrison.
Kendra Behrens.
Second out in the top of the 5th. We have a strikeout. First at bat for number 9, Behrens, is a strikeout, and then she singled on a line drive to right field. Her second at bat. And she swings and fouls.
Nice job, Ed.
So, Campion finds herself ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. And she brings a pitch in low and inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No one on. Whoa! That was high and inside. Looked like it was coming right at my face. Well, that was kind of fun. Good thing there's a fence there. Campion tills the rubber, 2-2, 2 out, trying to close this hitter out. And high and outside.
Here we go, Em. Let's go, kid.
So the count is full. Campion deals low. So Behrens walks. That brings
Next
up
for the Knights,
the number
19, Becca Odlin.
Becca Odlin. She singled in her first at bat, and she grounded out to short her second at bat. We have a courtesy runner again. I believe number 7 for the Knights. That is Ava Schmidt. And the hitter is Odlin. And a stolen base for the courtesy runner, Ava Schmidt. So runner in scoring position. And if you can see this on the camera, I don't know if you can, but if you look at the batting grip by this hitter, she uses a grip that's kind of got a little bit of gap between her two hands. It's kind of becoming commonplace in softball. I haven't quite figured out what the physics of that is, but
It gives them a top hand ability to move it down.
more control with the top hand, making, I guess is the theory, make solid contact. And that is fouled, out of play. So we've got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner in scoring position on second base. Tonka clinging to a 2-1 lead. And grounded. Shortstop Kennedy fires. And it got past the first baseman. So that plates a run, ties the ball game, and a runner on first.
Next up for the Knights, number 20, Amanda Ogwin.
Number 20 struck out swinging and walked.
Hey, how are you?
She is up.
It's good.
And we have a strike with 2 outs, runner on first. And that is lifted down the right field line and out of play. We had the right fielder, the second baseman, and the first baseman all at the fence, hoping to make that play, but it drifts foul. And a pitch on the inside corner for strike 3. Campion. 1 run, no hits, 1 error on 17 pitches. We have Callan, Kennedy, and Singer coming up for Tonka.
4 1/2.
I like sitting next to you because you get to show me that. I don't have to dig for it.
There you
He's
go.
reading your mind.
Yeah, I'm even on the bad side.
Right?
There you go. We'll have to flip next time.
I'm sitting next to Ruben Singer here, who is actually running the game changer for the varsity this year. The father of second baseman Addie Singer. So Tonka finds himself in a 2-2 tie in the bottom of the 5th inning. Some other interesting things going on around Minnetonka this coming up in the next couple weeks. Minnetonka Theater is going to be putting on.
Here we go, Bria. Get it started, kid. Get
Their
it started. Here we go.
spring musical. Minnetonka Theater will have their spring musical.
Bria Callan.
That's coming up here. I believe that starts in a couple of weeks. Callan stares down the pitcher, swings and fouls. Foul ball off the plate. Callan grounded out to the pitcher for first at bat. And line to right field. Line drive to right field. Falls for a base hit, so Tonka has the leadoff runner on base here in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 3, Lily Kennedy.
Number 3, Kennedy, the 9 hitter in the lineup today. She grounded out to the pitcher her first at bat as well. Kennedy's looking to do some damage, move the runner around, get herself a base hit. And a bunt offered. And a bunt offered for a strike, but the ball got past the catcher. And it looks like the STMA coach is going to question whether or not that hit or bad. You can probably hear the umpire on the camera saying it hit the plate. So the ball hit the plate, not the bat. He's going to talk it over. But on that play, Callan advanced. I believe that would probably be scored a pass ball by the catcher. And we have an agreement between the umpires that the ball hit the plate. She did offer at it. It was a strike.
All right, here we go, Lil, right there for you.
That's as good as a bunt any day because the runner's on second regardless. So, Kennedy looking to swing away. She does square for a bunt again. And a great bunt.
Okay.
So Coach Wigg put the bunt sign back on. Lily Kennedy executes the bunt perfectly.
Skippers number 4.
Advances Bria Callan
Singer.
to third base.
That's
So
not where you want to do that.
runner on third base. Runner on third base. And we have a pinch hitter in for Singer.
For Singer. Number 23, Piper Lewinsky.
Piper Lewinsky
Here
comes
we
in.
go, Pike. Let's go, kid.
Lewinsky comes in. She's got 1 out. And a tie ball game 2-2.
Here we go, Pike. Here we go, kid. Let's go, kid.
Lewinsky's going to look to barrel something up here, bring a run across, and give Tonka the lead. And a ball. Whoa, that was a strike. I saw
Here
where
we
it
go,
was
Pike. You're good, kid.
on
Here
the
we
outside
go.
and
Here we
thought it
go.
was a ball. So strike 1 to Lewinsky on the outside part of the plate. And outside and high. At least the first 2 pitches have been on the outside to Lewinsky. See if she sees a steady diet of outside. Yep, catcher moving outside again. And the pitch is outside. So a very
here we go,
steady
kid.
diet of outside pitches to Lewinsky. Count is 2-1 with 1 out. And the go-ahead run on third. And ball high.
All right, Pike. Here we go. Kid.
So Lewinsky's got a great hitter's count here. 3 balls, 1 strike. And low and outside. Lewinsky draws a walk. So we will switch again.
Now batting for the Skippers, number 7,
Addie Singer.
Tate.
All right, here we go. Here we go now.
Addie Singer now on first. So we had kind of a double switch there. Kind of interesting. But we've got Lily Tafe coming up. Tafe steps out. Umpire wasn't ready. All right, so the situation is 1 out. Runners at the corners. And Tafe swings and fouls it back. Just hit that right off the end of the bat. Fouled back.
There we go, Lil. Let's go, kid.
Tafe digs in. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lined to left field. That'll score a run. So Tafe delivers a base hit, RBI.
All right.
Advances Singer to second. Tafe was first.
Number 16, Lizzie.
And Lizzie Harrison up to bat. Her last at bat, she drilled one to center field for a home run.
Come on, Liz.
And a ball low.
Have fun, kid. Have fun, one kid. Let's go.
So Tonka takes the lead on a 1-out single by Tafe. Score is 3-2. And fouled back.
Hey, you're all over it now. Here we go. Here we go, Lizzie.
1-1
All right, here we
to
go,
Harrison becomes 2-1 on an outside pitch. Harrison rips one down the third base line. Fair ball. Singer scores. Tafe slides in safe at third. Liz Harrison singles hard down the third base line. She is now on second base. Balling up to bat.
12, Lauren Balling.
Balling flew out to right field in her first at bat. Timeout called by STMA.
Light on the timeouts. That's it.
Yeah. So a couple interesting things as well about Minnetonka. The most updated information I could find, Minnetonka High School has 101 state championships across all the various sports. It's a pretty remarkable achievement. 101 championships for Minnetonka in various sports.
Now pitching for the Knights, number 15, Alan Wagner.
And also in 2024, Tonka had 21 students that were named National Merit Semifinalists. Other things going on at Tonka right now, student body president will be voted on tomorrow. And Tonka skipper Isabel Gensmer is in the running. So she'll find out tomorrow what happens with that race. Change in the circle for STMA. Number 15, Callan Wagner.
And for the skippers, number 12, Lauren Wallace.
And Odland is switched out at first base, and Behrens moves to right field. Hope you could keep track of that at home. A little moving around. We've got Lauren Volling in a position to do some more damage. Tonka leading 4-2. Runners on third and second. 1 out. And the umpire calls time.
Go have fun, Lola. Go have fun now.
Balling digs in. And we have a time called again by the STMA coach. Out to talk to her third baseman for some reason. Maybe talking about different situations in position, or is she... Tough to tell what's going on, but anyway. 60-degree day here at Legacy Fields, Minnetonka High School. The wind has died down a fair amount.
Make him pay, Lo. Make him pay, kid.
Minnetonka currently leads in the bottom of the fifth, 4-2. It must be kind of getting word that it might be some type of asthma-related or breathing-related difficulty for the third baseman. We'll see if she can continue here. Heads up play by the coach to call timeout there, as she could see that her third baseman was struggling. It looks like she's all right, and we're going to be back into play. So, again, 4-2 Minnetonka, 1 out. Balling up. Volleying up. And runner on third, runner on second for Tonka.
Number 12. Lauren Hall.
And the umpire checks with the third baseman and gets a thumbs up, and we're ready to play. Balling takes high and outside. Balling swings and pushes it foul. That was an off-speed pitch that Balling waited on and pushed it down the right field. Foul territory. And a strike down the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kid, here you go.
Ball outside.
Here it is, here it is.
2-2. Balling swings and fouls it back.
Hey, that's it, that's it.
Count remains 2-2. And Balling steps in for the 2-2 pitch. And fouled back.
Hey, that's it, look. Building, kid, building, kid.
We will do it again. 2-2, 1 out. High and outside. Fills the count to Balling.
Find a way, Lo, find a way, kid.
Balling swings, grounds it to first.
That's all right, that's all right.
But that is an RBI. Balling grounded it to first. She was out at first, but the runner advanced from third.
Next up for the Skippers, number 9, Kennedy.
And Liz Harrison advanced from second to third on that play. Hedrick flied out to right and singled to right as well. She's 1 for 2 in the game. Hedrick looks at ball 1. So ball one, 2 out. A score of 5-2 Minnetonka. And outside. And a gracious call on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner on third.
Here we go, kid.
Could use a little insurance here. Ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Here we go, kid.
And lifted into foul territory.
All right, find a way here, Kennedy. Find a way, kid.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And swings through, but the catcher dropped it, hit her off the head. She is safe and the run scores. So that is a swinging strike. Drop third strike from the catcher. She picked the ball up through the first, but it hit the runner, Hedrick, in the helmet. Bounced over the first baseman's head. And the long and short of that is another run scored for Tonka, 6-2 score. Jane Kuselik at the plate.
Here we go, kid.
Kuselik takes outside. Hedrick at first. Tonka looking to do some more damage here in the bottom of the fifth. Outside. Oh! I spoke too soon.
Not yours, not yours.
It was outside, but it was a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Kuselik lifts it to right field. Just got under it, made solid contact, but lifted to right field, and she is out. But not until Tonka plates 2 runs in the inning. Tonka, end of the fifth. We plated 4 runs in that inning, 3 hits, no errors, 32 pitches. Alice St. Michael, STMA, has Gaston, DeGalk, and Beyer. Up to hit.
And a half inning. Skippers with 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
So 4 runs across the plate
Skippers 6
for the Skippers.
2.
And as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, in the late conference, Minnetonka is tied at the top of the conference. Actually, Minnetonka leads because we played 1 more game. Tonka's 4-0 coming into this game. STMA is 3-0. And actually in the most recent ranking, state ranking in Class 4A, St. Michael was ranked 8th. So in the top 10. So Minnetonka looking to knock off a division rival and hand them their first loss.
Leading off for the Knights, number 23, Amaya Gaston.
Amaya Gaston, the hitter. She flied out to left fielder and then sacrificed to the third baseman.
Here we go, Ed.
And a pitch
Nice pitch.
for a ball. Campion deals.
That's it, that's it.
Swinging strike. 1-1 count. No on, no out. A little bit of a gust of wind here. And Campion burns in strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, pretty good.
Pitch inside. 2-2. To the hitter, Gaston.
Oh!
And Campion burns that inside corner for strike 3 and out number 1.
Nice work, nice work.
Now batting for the Knights, number 15, Callan Wagner.
Callan Wagner, number 15 for STMA. Swings and tied her up on the hands. And that falls into foul territory. Volling tried to make a play on it, but it tailed away and lands harmlessly foul. 1 out, 1 strike, no balls. And that is hit hard over the fence in left field. So Gaston, with a 1 out, 1 run home run,
Now batting for the Knights, number
makes
3,
the score 6-3.
Addie Byers.
Addie Byers up to bat for
All
STMA.
good, all good.
1 out. Campion looks to shake that off and come back at the hitter. Ball low. Coming right back at me again. That was a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. And that is hit through the gap between third and short. Volling dove at it, but was hit well enough to get by. So that's a base hit for Bayer. And we have number 12 for STMA. That is Haley Reck. Looks like we're having a courtesy runner.
Now running for the Knights, number 2,
Kaylee Casey is a courtesy runner on first base.
Now batting for O'Connell, number 12,
And the lefty, number 12,
Reck.
Haley Reck. With 1 out, there's a lot of different things in play here.
There we go.
STMA needs 3 runs to get back in the game. And she swings at strike 1.
Here we go now.
Campion had a little juice on that pitch. Low and outside. Good block by the catcher, Kuslik. Keeping that ball in front of her, keeping that runner at first. And outside, Kuslik snags it.
Here we go in, here we go in. All good, all good.
2 ball, 1 strike count. And fouled straight back. Pretty much at my face again. Actually, it might have been more toward Ruben that time.
Good job, Ed.
So Campion finds herself in a 2-2 count with 1 out, 1 on. And the pitch. Outside.
Here we go in, here we go, kid. Look out, right here.
So full counts. And it was a good pitch that the umpire called high.
Good pitch there.
So that
Next up for
goes.
the Knights, number 6, Cameron Dubell.
So that goes in the books as a walk. So runners at first and second, 1 out. Tonka leading 6-3. The hitter grounded out to third, her first at bat. Reached on an error, her second at bat, and lined out to third.
That's good.
As Campion deals strike 1.
Here we go in.
Ball high.
Here we
Cameron,
go, Wood. You're good, kid.
the hitter, again, Cameron Dubell for STMA. Ball high.
You're good, Em. You're good, kid. You're good.
2-1 count, 1 out. And a ball lifted to shallow right. And the runner tags. And she is out. So it's a fly ball to right field. Fielded cleanly by Evelyn Durack. And she comes up firing with a laser to third to get the runner.
1 run on 2 hits. No errors.
Fantastic. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors on 20 pitches. And we have the recent hero, Durack, the right fielder up, followed by Callan and Lily Kennedy. So Tonka, on that play, maintains its 3-run lead, 6-3. Pitcher remains number 15, Callan Wagner. And we're in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 6, leading off with the skippers, number 13, Evelyn Durack.
All right, Evelyn Durack, the right fielder, who just made that nice catch and throw. Looking to lead us off here. Ball outside. Ball outside. She's probably going to see a steady diet. As the catcher moves inside for a fastball that's off the handle. Durack out at first. So the ball ran in on her hands, hit it off the handle of the bat. I'm not exactly sure. MB is questioning if it went off her foot. So we have a question as to whether or not the ball certainly sounded weird off the bat and came off the bat weird. But the appeal by MB and the umpires shake their head. The batter is out. So 1 out.
Here we go. Let's go.
As Bria Callan steps in. First pitch. Ball. Callan grounded out to the pitcher her first at bat and then singled on a line drive to the right fielder. She finds herself ahead in the count. 1 ball, 1 no strike, 1 out. And just a little bit high. So that is 2 balls, no strikes to Callan.
Not yours, not yours.
Outside, on the outside corner for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here we go, kid.
And
That's
pitch
it, that's
outside. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Go win, kid. Go win, kid.
Callan swings, fouls it back.
Hey, you're right there. You're right there.
And a generous called third strike on the outside portion of the plate.
Here we go, Lil.
Skippers number 3.
That sees Callan down on strikes.
Kennedy.
Lily Kennedy, the shortstop. 2 out. Kennedy grounded out to pitcher and then sacrificed to the pitcher. And Kennedy swings hard. Fouls it back.
Uh-oh.
And ball high.
Here we go, Lil. Here we go, kid.
Tense battle here between the STMA Knights and your Minnetonka Skippers. And that is slashed but lifted into foul territory down the right field.
You're good, Lil. Here we go. Here we go.
Kennedy digs in. A 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside. And low.
That's it. Building here, building here. Here we go, here we go.
2-2 with 2 out. And swung on and lifted foul out of play. So the battle will continue for Kennedy.
Here we go now, Will.
2-2. Ball high.
That's it, that's it.
And ripped up the middle. Right past the pitcher for a base hit. Quality at
All right,
bat.
let's go ahead. Patience, kid, patience.
4.
Quality at bat from Kennedy.
Singer.
She is on first base with 2 out. Addie Singer. Singer grounded out to the third baseman for first at bat and
Let's go, kid. Find it now. Find it.
Singer the southpaw. Swings through for strike one.
You're good. You're good. Here we go. Have fun. Have fun.
Ball low.
Stay feisty, ads. Here we go.
Tonka looking to put some more speed on base. We've already got wheels with Lily Kennedy at first. Singer looking to advance her and get on base herself to extend the bottom of the sixth. The 1-1 pitch. And a steal attempt. And she is safe at second. Stolen base for Lily Kennedy. Singer bluffed a bunt on that and took strike.
Right here, believe, kid. You're good. Here we go.
2 balls, 1 strike. We've got that runner in scoring position now. And the umpire calls time.
Here you go, kid. Have some fun for it.
And Singer slashes it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's it, ads. Here we go.
2 out, runner on second. And the pitch down the middle for strike 3. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 20 pitches. And the Skippers go to the top of the 7th, looking to close this game out with a 6-3 lead. We have Bybuff, Barons, and Odland up for STMA. And little jog down the left field line for a bunch of the Skipper players. Keep the blood pumping. Campion looks to close this out. You have Campion's line so far. Emily Campion, 106 pitches. 6 innings pitched.
Leading off the 7th for the Knights, number 1.
We'll get back to it.
Lacey.
We'll get it at the end of the game. But regardless, Campion looks to close this out. 3-run lead, top of the 7th. And we'll wait for it. Campion deals. And deals strike 1. The hitter is number 1, Lacey Bybuff. He is the number 2 hitter in the lineup for STMA. So jersey number 1 is hitter number 2 in the lineup. She walked her first at bat, hit a fly out to left field, and then bunted to the first baseman. And she hits a line drive to the gap. Cut off nicely by Callan. So that's a base hit for Bybuff. Callan did a great job hustling over, cutting that ball off.
Next up for the Knights, number 9.
And getting it in quickly to limit it to a single. So Barron's the hitter. 1 on. And got her there. She got her. That was a great throw. Caught stealing. Kusalik comes up firing. And a fantastic tag by the shortstop covering. So Kuselik to Kennedy caught the runner stealing for the first out in a 6-3 ball game. 2 balls, no strikes. And lifted foul. Looks like the other games are over. I'm not sure what the scores were, but Tonka clings to a 6-3 lead. 6-3 lead. And swinging strike.
Here we go, Ed.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ball high.
Good pitch, good pitch.
And a strikeout. Strike on the outside corner. Two out.
Next up for the Knights, number 19, Becca Odlin.
Becca Odlin, the number 3 hitter. She singled in her first at bat, grounded out to short, and then reached on an error. Ball high and outside. Minnetonka leads 6-3. STMA down to their last out. 1 ball, no strikes. And burns the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
That's it.
And another strike on the outside corner.
Here we go.
And popped up. Looks like it might be playable. It was playable. Ball in foul territory down third base. Balling makes the play. And that is a 6-3 win for Minnetonka, handing the St. Michael Albertville Knights their first loss. And don't look now, Tonka, but your Skippers are 5-0.
Hitting for the Knights. No runs and 1 hit.
And dare I say,
Nobody left on.
might break into the top 10 rankings in Class 4A after beating the number 8 ranked St. Michael Albertville Knights.
7 left on base. Skippers, 6 runs on
6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Skippers. STMA had 3 runs on 6 hits and 1
Please
error.
check around your seat for any
Campion
personal items you may have.
Pitches 7 innings,
Please take
gives
your
up
garbage
6
and place
hits,
it in a
3 runs,
conveniently located receptacle
2
on the way
errors,
out.
4 walks, and
Thank you for
7
attending tonight's
strikeouts.
game. Supporting Minnetonka
Oh,
softball.
excuse me, sorry, 2 earned runs.
Hope you have a safe ride home.
So, a fantastic outing for Campion.
That was a good one.
Fantastic outing for the Skippers. And our next game will not be until Monday, as Skippers have the day off tomorrow, and Friday is a holiday for Good Friday. So the next game will be Monday at Eden Prairie, where the Skippers will look to extend their winning streak. And we will sign off here from Legacy Fields, but before we do, we'll remind you, if you're at the ballpark and you see an umpire, please go up, shake their hand, give them a high five, tell them thank you for everything they do, because we couldn't do it without them. We'll see you on Monday.